super pretty, right? Yeah, it looks super, super cool. Too bad it's starting to blow up and I gotta pull it back out. So, give you a rundown what happened. Car's always had a lot of oil pressure. I haven't got to drive it very much until last weekend with the last video. Afterwards, I took it out and did a couple donuts. Well, apparently, as soon as I spun it around, the oil filter exploded off of it. And I had no oil, didn't realize it. It was only a couple seconds, so I didn't it happened in a split second. So, shut the car down, figured out what happened, put a new oil filter on it, put oil in it, has oil pressure, everything's fine. Let it run for a couple days, pulled the new oil filter off, cut it open. It has, I should have it right here somewhere. Yes, it's right here. It has glitter.
I got it from a birthday party.
I got it from a Christmas card.
I got mine on Mother's Day.
Hi, I'm Talia Lynn. Every year, millions of Americans are needlessly subjected to the dangers of secondhand glitter.
All kinds of glitter. See that? That's actually aluminum. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know, it's really hard to see. But yeah, all kinds of glitter. So, gonna get the motor out, get it torn down. Hoping, I use aluminum bearings, just straight aluminum. So I'm hoping that all it did was nick a couple bearings. I can get the crank micro polished. I've already talked to my machinist, and get it back in with a fresh set of bearings. Kind of give everything a once over, maybe pop the cam out just to check to make sure no gouging happened there. And then get it all back together and get it back in. I still think there is, even though it's small, there is a possibility to still go to Kennywood next weekend. I'm not guaranteeing my soul that it's going to happen, but I'm gonna try. I really wanna go. And I got invited, and it's free, and I just wanna go, God damn it. So go ahead and let's get it out. so we got a lot done so far. Got everything up top out. Headers are unbolted. We just gotta take the collectors off from the bottom and they'll come out. Next step is transmission, drive shaft transmission. Pop the X pipe down. And pull the motor out. So we don't have too much more. I have to take the starter out and stuff, but not too much more. So I'm not really happy, but we're getting there. It will after a good while. All right, so me and my brother here, we got the motor out. We're gonna get the clutch, flywheel, and bell housing off, not in that order.
You got a dead bee, bro.
There's a dead bee. That's crazy. It's only like 2 months old. There's like a dead bug in there. Anyway, let's see what we damaged.
Disassemble. Man, all this looks good.
So we tore the motor down. We found bad bearings in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. The rest looked okay. The bearings are pretty chewed up, but they weren't spun, just chewed up. And the crank had a little scarring on cylinder 1. You can see there, but you can't feel it, so I'm very, very certain we can get it micro polished. So hopefully we can still make it to Kennywood. You think we're gonna make it to Kennywood?
I hope, because I'm trying to go to Kennywood.
We are trying to go to Kennywood. So we got a long week, let's get it. All right, so one thing I wanted to add to this that I found out after the fact of recording everything was my ACT clutch. As you can still see, there's still some gold from how new this clutch is. All right, it might have maybe 6, 7 drift events, maybe 1,000 daily miles, like nothing, right? I just happened to look at it, and it's hard to see, but you can see crack, crack, cracked, cracked. And then on top of that, there's a crack here, 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 and a couple others. So that happened Saturday, so I contacted ACT this morning and talked to a guy, and he basically told me I'm shit out of luck. He tried telling me that he can't warranty it because of this. See that? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, there's literally nothing wrong with it. And I think it's kind of bullshit that they did that, but it is what it is. I'm gonna order a replacement because they have it in stock, but that's it. I'm going to be working in the off season with either Spec or Clutch Masters, and I'll get a twin disc made for this car. I'm not playing games. I don't play games with clutches. One of my deep, dark fears in life are getting my legs cut off by a clutch. And this just reinforced that fear of that. So not only that, I'm going to order an SFI transmission blanket. It bolts to the bell housing, so I'll show the install on that because I'll put it in before I put the motor in training. I'm gonna actually go upstairs and order it now. And yeah, so check your guys' clutch if you ever have a training out. Please, if you have an ACT clutch, seriously, go through it, check it, especially if it's a sprung type clutch. Just be on the safe side. Thank you.